Alrighty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sir Charles, the Eclectic Geek here. We are on build number 6. The end. The last day of the great, the eminent R2-D2. Yes. Today we'll be affixing the one sticker in the entire set to the one plate we will have for this guy. Rare to definitely have one sticker in a Lego set. Sometimes you get an entire sheet of 20, sometimes you get one. Actually, I've seen them when you get nothing. A lot of the architecture sets I've noticed you have absolutely nothing. But yeah, today we're going to have just the last set. I'm sorry, just the last build for this guy. Really looking forward to this. Should be a lot of fun. Excuse me while I do a quick little sound check here. Give me one moment. Alright. Apologies there. I've been playing with some sound stuff and I just want to make sure everything was working okay. All is good. And anyway, with that, let me get good old stream beats up and going again. And we will go ahead and continue on with bag set number 12 here. So, as usual, I went ahead and yay, pre-opened everything. Previously, on R2-D2's build, we had started in on his headpiece. So as you may or may not recall, we had gotten around to a couple of eye pieces, some scanning lights in different portions of it here, a couple of interesting interior light pieces here that you obviously can't see from the front, but interior aesthetics. But we're going to keep building up the headpiece here. And with that, we will just simply dive right into it. Alright. So, got a 1x2 plate, a pair of them. And we got 3 of these curved pieces. Which it looks like go on top of these guys. Gotta find the third one. 3? Yeah, 3. This has been a very, very fun build. R2 is, of course, one of the staples of the Star Wars universe. Always been one of my favorite little guys. And you always knew you could depend on good old R2. He's also one of the best at keeping secrets in the old Star Wars universe as well. So, one of the things that I had alluded to for next week that we will be heading on to after this is the next build, which I just received this today. I'll go ahead and give you a preview. We'll be going from the Star Wars universe, but staying with the Disney properties, onto the Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, this is going to be the next one. This thing just looks absolutely beautiful as far as I'm concerned. As far as these bust pieces go, they're definitely on the smaller side. Only 590 pieces versus R2's, what was he, 2,300 I think I said? Oh yeah, 2,314, so he may at most be 2 weeks. We could easily get him done in a night possibly. But as you can see, even the fingers on this guy are actually movable. You can see it's actually posed in the snap. I was actually talking to a friend of mine about this the other day, and we're looking at this going, you know what? I wonder, did they actually put these actual infinity stones on here in the right order, and sure enough they did. So you've got the Power Stone, which was the first one he got, which he actually had before you actually saw him get it. Then you got the Tesseract that he got from right after Thor Ragnarok's, so right at the start of Infinity War. Then you've got the Ether. Then you've got the Soul Stone. Then you've got Time Stone, and then lastly Mind Stone. So yeah, this is going to be a fun one when we get to that next week. So I'm really looking forward to that guy. That'd be neat. So in the meantime, back to R2. So all right, we need 4 1x2 of these angled pieces. And then 1 and 2 of these 1x1 plates. So, looking here, we've got this guy going in the corner here with this one on the side of him. Looks of it, we're keeping this blue corner empty. We've got these opposite corners here and here. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Then we got a pair of right angle plates which are going to go on top of each other. So just line those guys up. Got a 1x3 brick, and then a 1x brick of a right angle. So he's going to corner around there. This is going to go right on top of the 1x1s we just put on. And this 1x3 is going to come out from that 1x2 angled piece we put on before. Alright. I've got a little sub-assembly going here. So we've got this red, I don't know what to call that. We need a black one, quite similar to him. We need two 1x2 bricks that have a plus opening in them. We need 2 of these plus shaped sticks, which the other one should be in here somewhere, and there it is. And last but not least, we need 2 of these guys. Alright, so we'll start by putting one of these sticks into the black piece, but he's specifying that this guy needs to be orientated up, so he's going there. He's going to put on as a spacer of some sort, it looks like. I'll put the red on here. So the manual is actually specifying it wants this at a right angle here. And then he'll get capped off at the end. So there's the other round piece. Alright. And then he'll get extended out there. Then it looks like these 2 bricks go side by side, and everybody gets held together like so. One nice little piece, like such. Alright, so he'll go right in here. actually straight up. So with the claws going straight up, these guys are actually going next to each other on these white plates that we put in previously. So something will be going in there at some point, I would imagine. The 1x6, putting these 1x2 angles here with the 1x6 going between them. And these other angle pieces over here, it looks like, in preparation to go. From the looks of things, probably something to go over the two 1x1 claws we put in a second ago. So some kind of bridge apparatus, I'm thinking. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so around here, we're going to build this up. We need 3 of these right angle bricks. Need one of the 1x3 bricks, which is right here. We need a pair of the 1x1 bricks. So the first 1x3 brick, or I'm sorry, the first right angle brick's gonna go here, with the other one going here from the looks of it. Yeah, unusual placement. So it's actually reaching out over into a chasm, so you can actually see the corner pieces actually hanging out there. So it looks like we're actually probably starting to take R2's head and actually start dome him over at this point, I'm thinking. Alright. We'll take the 1x1 that goes here, with the other one next to this 1x2 angle piece. And the 1x3 will extend out here, which leaves us one more angled piece, which mirrors the one on this side going over to start the whole closing up of R2's dome, it looks like. Alright. Now we've got our infamous rotate the Lego until it gets to the right position. We've got these 2 beige 1x2 tall guys with the extra connections. These guys are going to go right onto here from the looks of things. Who knows what's going to get connected to them yet? We don't know. Alright, we've got a pair of 1x3 plates that have a 1x1 plate put at the bottom. And that will help hold all these beige ones in place we just put a moment ago. We've got a 1x3, I'm sorry, again, I keep saying that. Got the right angled flat piece plate that'll go and hold this guy in place. And we've got another right angled brick which will hold this into place. So again, my speculation about bridging up over these guys looks like it's exactly what's happening here. So, alright, we got the one of those, 2 of those, one of those, one of those. Good. Next page. Alright, this is an interesting little put together here. Okay, so we've got 2 of... I have no idea how to describe these pieces. Just 2 of them. We've got a black curve piece, then a 2x2 with half the studs. So he goes down, him like that. We'll go on top like that. Like such. Alright. And then he'll go on his side. And connect into the beige down here. Well, this is fascinating. I have no idea what's going to be coming of this down here. That's very interesting. Okay. Again, we'll just have to wait and see as always. Okay. Now I need 6 of the 1x1 angled pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need a pair of these curved covering pieces. There's the other one. Alright. Alright, so with the blue ones still here, these to go to hold him in place, and he gets mirrored on this side from the looks of it. Yep, those are solid. Alright, he'll go here, make sure that's all squared up. Then looks like I'm basically putting caps on these 1x2 angled pieces we put on earlier. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now we've got a pair of these guys to build. So we need a pair of 1x6 plates, a pair of 1x2 plates, which gets centered up on those guys. And then we need 4 of these single-tiered, not double-tiered, these curved ones. Start putting a top on here to make that up. Ooh, hey, you know, I caught it. I didn't actually drop it for once. That actually is very rare for my clumsy self. Alright, so the blue eye is still facing me. We've got this one. Stack each of those guys. I'll go over by the... I'm guessing we're about to finish the bridge assembly over here. From the looks of things. On this next page here. Oh wow, we're doing something there, but sure not what I was thinking. Okay. This is going to get interesting. Alright, we're going to start with a... Oh, thanks Jeremy for the heads up on the music. I appreciate that. Sorry if you said that a while ago, I just noticed the comment. That's the one risk with streaming music. Sometimes the tracks change volume on me. So appreciate the heads up. Alright. So with a 1x3 plate, we're going to take a dark gray piece here that's got a bar off the side of it. with a 1x1 dark blue to level that guy off. We're going to take a 1x4 that has a flat in the middle with a dark gray round piece to put that across the top, so it's kind of locking everything into place there. Good. Now we're going to take a different kind of claw piece where the other one went off the top, this one's going off the side. Put a dark blue 1x1 on top of him and put him flat to square him up. The claws going to the middle. So that's there. Oh. Actually, there's another 1x1 on the bottom. Let's get that back in there. Shield, I guess, almost. It's going into the claw. Coming off the back here. Like so, from the looks of things. Interesting. Okay, 1x2 brick. Complete the other side of this guy. Put another one of these dark gray circular ones on top of the brick, and then a 1x3 plate to lock them together. And a pair of these angles on top. Fascinating. Okay. Alright. So it's almost like we've got another sensor or some sort going on here. Alright, now, where I thought it was actually some kind of bridge we're going to build over it, actually, the two claws that we put in before are actually going to end up holding onto this bar here. And a nice solid little click in place, and actually has a little bit of angled movement to him. So we've got a little bit of movement, activity, and whatnot to him here. It's pretty neat. I like that. Gives him a little personality. Cool. Alright. Okay. Now that unusual internal component I was talking about before, we're now going to add more to that, apparently. So I'm taking another 2x2 with the only two studs with the flat portion. Take this dark gray wall panel, I guess you can call it. I'll put another one of those 2x2s on the bottom. He gets a pair of these black tops again. And this time, I knew I was going to press too hard and pop those off. I felt it coming. Ah, I thought I heard somebody else out there. Hello there.
Oh, hi Charlie.
How's it going, Heather?
It's going all right. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
All right. So, this guy will extend this little cubby hole or hidey hole or whatever this is. Maybe a little smuggling compartment here for R2, I'm not even sure. But that just goes right up on top of there then too, so. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and build the bridge over the two claws I've been waiting for a few minutes here. Alright, we'll start with a pair of 1x6s on top of each other. Okay, we've got 3 1x2s and then a 1x3. So here. This 1x3 goes out at a right angle. This 1x2 at a right angle. Interesting. And then we've got a 2x3 to pin some of that in place with a 1x1. And then a 1x2 on top of that. And this time we'll take 2 of these 2-tiered ones that I was talking about before that we didn't use previously. And these will go on top of this. So, if I did that right, I used 2 of these guys. I used one of the 2x3s. I used 4 of the 1x2s. Yep. I used 2 of the 1x6s, 1 of the 1x3s. Of the 1x1s, and I put a 1x1 plate flat on top of that. So this whole thing goes on here. Heard a nice solid snap there. And this is holding this whole thing in place now too. Again, what this thing is for, no idea yet. But I'm starting to have a speculation. Ha! I'll bet I actually know. I do know what this is. I bet this is where they're going to put Luke's lightsaber that R2 always holds for him. I wonder if that's what that is. Alrighty. Okay, next thing we got is a 1x10. We'll start with a pair of angled 1x2s on each end. And 1x3 and a pair of 1x1s. Leaving a single, empty, lonely little hole right in the middle. But he's going to get a 1x3 off at a right angle. Grab a 1x3 plate, which will lock him into place. Some 1x1 plates adjacent. And then a 1x2. And then we get another 1x1 flat plate. Go on the side there, and then 2 more of these curved pieces. And it's really looking good now. Okay. Alright, so this one should come right in here from the looks of things. Yeah, we're definitely curving in R2's head here. So it looks to me what we're doing is when we're actually putting these 2x3s in, we're putting like a little superstructure in place so that each successive layer has another layer to build onto. So pretty clever the way they did that. I like that. Alright, another 2x10, a pair of angled 1x2s with a straight 1x6 in the middle. We'll put the 2x3 offset by 2. 1x2 is on top of him. With a 1x1 there. And 2 more. Curved guys to hold it all in place. This is some amazing engineering work these guys did with this whole system. They really did. Let's switch back to the other view for a brief moment here. For those of you who may or may not have noticed, the t-shirt I'm wearing today is from a band out of Norway called Frog Leap. The gentleman who's the head for Frog Leap, Leo Morikali, he is also a very big Lego fan as well. He's actually has Lego tattooed across his actual fingers, Lego. Massive, massive fan. So I say probably a little more dedicated of a fan than I am, probably. But he's got the Imperial Star Destroyer I've seen, the roller coaster, a couple other sets, but just as big of a fan as I am in that regards. Also, by the way, if you're into music, also a very talented musician as well, so check him out. I would highly recommend his stuff. I'd play some of his stuff, but I probably get shut down by YouTube for copyright rules and whatnot. But anyway, I'm a fan. I know Heather's a fan. I know several other people I've had listening on the stream before is also a fan of his stuff. So if you get a chance, I definitely recommend his stuff. And several of the people he performs with as well, they're also phenomenally talented artists in their own right as well. So if you get a chance, definitely recommend them. So, alright, we've got another level going into place here. Now this one had a couple of blue Technic pieces going into that. Don't know what those are for yet, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. Alright. So on this tier, which could be the end of this bag from the looks of things too, he's going to go into place there. The 2x3 will go here with a 1x1 and a 1x2 adjacent with a pair of curved pieces here, curved piece here. Oh, okay, well, good. So he goes there. And I did have this corner piece left. I was wondering where he went. It looks like he goes over into this random corner over yonder. Very interesting little, tiny little random corner piece. How interesting. So we're not finishing R2's head with that bag set. We got one more bag set to go, and that's where we're going to finish his head and put that in place, and that, as they say, will be that. So let me grab the last of these out here. Set that off to the side here. All the smaller bags, make sure they're all empty. We're actually in the home stretch here. R2's almost done. Alright. So we're going to build some kind of little corner piece of some sort here. So we're going to start with this angled piece. We need a pair of 1x4 plates. 2x2, and a right angle. So, we get them connected by a single piece. Put this together like that. Then we get some reinforcement. A pair of 2x2s and a right angle. Hill, one on each side, 2x2s, and the right angle goes on top of that, so a little bit of play to them, but they're not going anywhere. 2x2 dark blue. And we're 2x3 grays. We're just going to extend out like that. Two by two dark blues. Got 2 1x1 dark blues. If I can find them, here they are. And then a pair of right angle light grays. Okay, so it looks like we go dark blue, right angle, dark blue in the corner, dark blue next to dark blue, right angle, and another dark blue in the corner. And it's very asymmetrical, I'll give him that. Alright. I need... I hate it when they start rolling on me. 2 1x1 gray flats. 2 1x1 blue flats. I need this 2x2 blue with a single stud in the middle. 2 1x1 plates. These dark blue curved pieces to hold stuff into place, it looks like. So, it looks like this guy goes in the middle, from the looks of it. They each go up at an angle like that. Dark blue with the stud, and then the dark blue plate. Fascinating. Okay. I'm going to flip the whole thing over. Grab the right corner plate. Top of the right corner brick. And this whole thing is basically his brain, it looks like. Going to go across these 2x3s that we were putting in before, and then putting those into place. These things are solid as rock, as I kind of thought they might be. Very interesting to actually see that is the case here. I like that that is how it's actually happening. That's neat. Alright. So basically we're going to do effectively the same thing on the other side here. So this one should go probably as fast, probably quicker. Alright, so we'll do that. Grab the 1x4s. Grab the right angle. Jeremy wasn't kidding, some of those tracks are definitely quite loud. Definitely one of the louder tracks. I'll turn that one down. And then I'll throw 2x2 right there. Another right angle into the corner. And him. The 2x2s for that layer. We'll go into the corner there. With the 2x3. And 2x3. Alright. 2 2x2s. 2 1x1s. And 2 of those bad boys. Alright, so again from the corner out, grab that. He'll offset 1. Got the right angle. And there. And their choice for colors, the gray and the blue, is absolutely beautiful for R2. I love this. Alright. 2 more of these guys to hold them in place, which will go there and there. Dark blue flats, which goes to that one and that corner. Dark blue 1x1s, which goes adjacent to him. And I put that in the wrong place. It goes to the corner. He goes adjacent there. And then I need 2 of the gray flats, which will go right in the middle there, and then right in the middle there. Again, square them up. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Perfect. Alright, again we do the flip. Right angle brick. Right angle plate. And then this guy will go into this corner. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Now it looks like we're doing some kind of a sensor unit, it looks like. So we're starting with these 2 round 2x2s on top of each other. These 3 white corner stud pieces to form 3 of the 4 corners. And then on the 4th corner, we're taking 3 of these 1x1 translucent pieces and just stacking them straight on top of each other. And again, I'm not worrying about getting them lined up as I stack them. As soon as I lay them flat, take another piece and push them down. Lines everything up beautifully. Shazam. All that lines up beautifully. Alright. So, on each of these sides, this side is going to get a light blue circle. And this side's going to get a light blue circle. These 2 sides are getting gray plates, which will just help hold everything together, literally. Alright. Now, with him, we'll then go take this curved corner piece I need a 1x2 plate, or sorry, 2x2 plate, 4 dark blue 1x1 angled pieces. Two 1x1 plates. So, with him here, the 2x2 goes in the corner. These guys go out of the edges. The next 2 go up a level, adjacent. And it looks like these 2 go right on top of each other, if I'm seeing that correctly. Yep. Alright, so now, with this orientation, alright, this is one of those instances where it looks like from the diagram, instead of actually having the studs go into the corners here like you would normally suspect, since this guy's actually got 4 studs on him, this guy actually has 4 holes, that's where we're actually going to go ahead and line him up. Because I think that's what they're shooting for this, we'll see. Alright. Then this black one, I'm gonna head into the middle there. And one of these spacers go here. So that's what we're looking at the moment. Alright, so where we had the black piece here orientated before, which this black piece is fully circular, it's not keyed to a plus. We just put him in here and he slides right in because that is right angled. But being a sensor unit, it can come up, scan, and then drop back into place. Because, well, because he's R2. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead now and flip him on its side. This blue piece here is going to go in at a right angle to this guy. And that's it at the moment. Odds are when we put something more together later, something else will happen here, but I'm not sure what at the moment. We'll see. Either that or it's just to prevent it from falling out. Could be as simple as that too, maybe. I could easily be overthinking this. I do that a lot. Anybody who knows me can attest to me overthinking a lot. Alright. No comments from the peanut gallery, please. Moving quickly along. Okay, we're starting with this dark gray plate here. I'll start with a pair of light gray 1x1 flats. I need 2 1x1 with studs. And then I need 3 1x1 flats, which will go, the studs ones will go here and here. The gray goes here and here. And the dark blue will go there, there, and there. Just comparing it to the diagram, and it looks good. Squaring everything up. Alright, so far so good. Now we need a pair of 1x2s and a pair of 1x4s. Center. Center. Then he'll go here. Then he'll go here. Looks good. Alright. So we've got a big 2x6 here to center up on this guy. And got a couple of curved pieces that are going to go on top of the 1x2s we just put on a second ago. I love the satisfying click that makes when that happens. Always makes me feel like I really got something in the right place there. Alright. Now we need to pair the 2x4 of the dark blues, which are going to extend out the sides. Alright. We need 3 more of the 1x1 flat plates. 2 more of the 1x1 with studs. And 2 more of the 1x1 flats with the gray. Okay, so here, here, stud, stud, and plate, plate, and plate from the looks of it. That looks good. Alright. I'm going to grab 2 more of these curved pieces to kind of finish off the overall aesthetic look. We got 2 1x4 flats, 2 1x2 flats. Those will go just like that. I'll just flip the whole thing over, and this red circular piece goes right in the middle. I love how this whole thing is coming together. This is great. And the random throw-in of red, too, is just a nice little variance of color. Alright. Flip it back to the top. This one little piece goes back. And with this gray orientated here, and with the red looking this way, we complete the top, almost complete to the top of R2's head. We can just get everything into place here. So where I just plugged it in was this piece. This was already here. So we've got the aesthetics of all the lines, of all the colors already lining up. The studs lining up here. We've got the sensor popping out right there. Its own little separate little component. This is just coming together so beautifully, I gotta say. So that's all secure and in place. Okay. I need a dark blue stud, dark blue flat, which will go into this corner right here. I need the last 2 of these dark blue angled pieces to lock this whole thing into place. And the top of R2's head is now on there. was exactly right. And now we're going to build, so to speak, Luke's lightsaber. Alright, I'm going to take this little round piece, put a Technic component in here. This gray. Wow, that's not even gray. That's gold. Hello. That'll go on top. We've got a silver stud, which will go in inverted. 1, 2. It looks like it wants 3 of them, if I'm reading this correctly. Oh, wait, no. 1 of them. Try that again. That. 1 of these silver studs. Then it wants 3 of these plus sign pieces on there. These guys. Then I take this piece, Technic on one side, Technic on the other side, and this right angle whatchamacallit, I guess, goes on top of here. Another aha, that's what I did wrong. Take this whole thing off again. That is one thing I do have a little problem with these manuals sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to see if I need to do a light gray, a dark gray, or a black. And that's what I needed to do there, was I needed to do the black piece first. And looks like the music just ended. Let me get that going again. Give me 1 second here, folks. Should kick in a second here. All right, that 1, 2, and 3. We've got this piece back on again. One and 2. And now we put this piece on the side. And there is a miniature version of Luke's lightsaber, which, as I suspected, goes into this cute little side compartment right there in R2's head. Piece isn't staying very well. That's better. Oops. I just knocked that little piece out. That's annoying. That's better. Alright. Now it looks like Saber is in R2's head. Ready to be ejected, just like in. I'll leave it out there if anyone wants to answer, but that's fine. Alright. I just knock that loose again? I sure as heck just did. Son of a gun. At least it was easier to fix this time. There we go. Alright, now I got another little assembly piece. Must be the cap to go on top of where the saber goes. A 1x3 and a 1x2. The right angle going on top of that. Got another angle piece of a dark blue this time. Got a curved 1x2 plate. And we got a 2x2 with a pair of 1x2s underneath him. And he gets another dark blue angled piece. For that so far. Then we grab a 2x2 with a 1x1 stud in one corner. He'll get a plate on top of him. We get a pair of angled pieces flanking him. And then that'll lock all of that assembly together. And that whole thing will go on top of the lightsaber. Maybe. There we go. And that's a little hidey hole in there for R2. That is so cool. There are so many little idiosyncrasies, little hidey holes to this thing. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. Alright, so we're definitely to the home stretch here. We've got a nice little blue cap going on to him with basically an exhaust port going here. And with that, oh, son of a gun. I just broke R2's shoulder again. I keep doing that. Excuse me a second. I know where that went. Alrighty. So looking at the front of R2 here. Again, I keep knocking this eye off the front. Gotta be careful whenever you're assembling these things. Alright, let's try this one more time. Ta-da! I'm going to switch back to the front camera for a moment here. Sorry. So, still have just a little bit of assembly left. Give me another 2 minutes at most and we'll knock this out. This is just simply the little display piece that will go with it. And I will just fly through this little part of it here, which is very, very minor. It's just simply going to have the sign celebrating the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. Helps if I have it the right way up, sorry. The studio that's brought us this whole series. Thank you, Jeremy, appreciate that. And I'll have the display up in just a moment here. It goes there. That'll go across the back there. Here. That'll go here and here. And again, one of the, not one of, the only sticker that this set actually comes with. I'm always got to be really careful with these because I'm never good at getting these right on the first shot. Wow, that's easily the best I've ever done on a first try for that, without a doubt. Wow. All right. He'll go there. He'll go there. They get locked into place with him and him. And this set actually comes with his own R2 minifig too. Out of the way here, and this is the display with the R2 minifigure on it. You've got the little details: manufacturer, industrial automation, model R2 series astromech droid, primary function, navigation, repair. And I don't need to read the rest of that to you. If you really care to look it up, you can look it up on Star Wars Wikipedia and all those other websites out there. But in the meantime, we'll change back to the front camera and turn this down for a brief moment while you take a little bit more of a look at our friend R2-D2. So again, where I had talked about the secret arms in the back, these guys come out now. We've got his sensor unit here. That comes up. And all of his different other bells and whistles to him. So. That is, I'm pretty safe to say, my favorite droid in the Star Wars universe right there. So I need to find a place of honor to now display R2 at home. So this was a lot of fun to build him. As I said, starting next week, I will be having another build next week. Comes the Infinity
Very nice,
Gauntlet.
Charlie. I like
Thank you.
the little R2-D2. He's very cute.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So yeah,
Mhm.
next Tuesday we'll
Sorry.
be starting. No, you're fine. You're fine. Next Tuesday I'll be starting it on the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know yet if it'll be 1 week or 2 weeks. Worst case, 2 weeks. It will definitely not be any more than that at the most. But yeah, literally just received that one today. It just came out 2 days ago officially. After that, I don't know what set I'll be doing next. Maybe the Taj Mahal. I've got a number of architecture sets I've been wanting to dive into. I've got a B-Wing from Star Wars I've been wanting to build. I've also got a chess set I've been looking at for doing for quite some time as well, too. But I'm also open to requests as well. I've started doing some IT streams, which I'm hoping to have those up very soon as well. A friend of mine has actually finally gotten me a Lego. A logo. So I'll be actually incorporating that into future videos as well, too. The Gauntlet, Jeremy, is only 590 pieces. So R2 by comparison was just over 2,300. So a quarter the size. Oh, no worries, Brandon. Welcome. So yeah, I just need to... I literally have not opened the Infinity Gauntlet yet. If it's only 3 bag sets, might try and knock it out in one night, but if it's 4 or more bag sets, I'll probably split it up over 2 weeks and then just take my time with it. But it is looking really, really good. Apparently the fingers themselves are actually posable, which I think is really novel. I really love the idea of that. I'm already seeing a lot of people doing mods online where they actually replace all the colors of the Infinity Gauntlet with Iron Man's colors. So if you've seen seen Endgame, you understand the relevance of that statement, which I think is just a really cool idea, and I might try that myself down the road possibly as well. But yeah, so again, Brandon, since you're just getting here, I will go ahead and show you the final product for R2-D2. He came together very, very well. We've got a sensor unit in the head. He's also got a hidden mini replica, of Luke's lightsaber hilt in his head as well too. But yeah, so came together very, very well. I really like how it's turned out. I definitely need to find a place of honor now at home to show him off. Maybe I'll even bring him into the office. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to think about that, actually. No reason why I can't. I mean, I am known as a Lego guy at work, that's for sure. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah. So next week, same time, same channel, will be the Infinity Gauntlet starting. And as always, thank you very much, everyone. I am Sir Charles, the Eclectic Geek. If you have suggestions, comments, or anything, I do have an email address now set up. questions@eclecticgeek.guru. Feel free to drop me a line. And I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you very much. And have a great evening, all. You're welcome, Brandon. And have a great evening.